Yeah.
Shevchenko, Valentina Shevchenko, she was saying nowadays for her championship or for her fight camps or whatever, she trains once a day, hard once a day.
She's still doing it even after you got a fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking about that. I'm like, okay, so most professionals coming up train twice a day hard. But I think when you're a teenager, when you're in your mid-20s, depending on your skill level, depending on your background, I think it's good to train those 2 days in a row. There's just so much in MMA that you need to get good at that you need those extra hours of boxing, of Muay Thai, of elbows.
What about injuries?
Yeah, I'll get to that.
Okay.
Of kicks and knees and then wrestling and then jiu-jitsu and then your jiu-jitsu mixed with wrestling and then there's just so much to learn technical wise. I think you should train twice a day when you're younger. Maybe when you get to that championship level and your skills are up to par, maybe you can train once a day. You're getting in your 30s, your mid 30s. Maybe that'd be smart. Train once a day hard. And then do things out of there just to make you feel good for the next day. I think that's not the Zadok brothers, but the Brands brothers talk about that in the Terry Brands documentary. It talks about his first Olympics. He just trained twice, sometimes 3 times a day, and just beat the fuck out of himself. He ended up losing in the Olympics. So then, so he's older. 4 years later, he's going to have another chance at the Olympics, and I think he's in his 30s now, mid 30s, I think. And then his coach Dan Gable said, "Only train when you feel good, and if you don't train, if you don't feel good, make yourself feel good until you're ready to train again." So you just train when you feel good. And he won the Olympics that year. So I think when your skills meet up with your when your skills meet up, your skills get to the point where they're so tip top and your body's there too. That's when you're gonna bet your peak.
But you start doing that 2-3 times a day stuff, man. Injury wise, I don't know. I think the propensity for that is.
And I think a lot of people do that, especially the wrestler mentality. Brandon was even talking to Sean about it. It's like some people train just so dumb these days, and I kind of was. So I did that. I trained so fucking hard. I'm like, this is what you do. This is what you do to be a champion. You beat yourself down. But I had a lot of fucking surgeries from it and out a lot from it. And I fucked myself up pretty bad from doing that.
After doing a lot of triathlons and stuff, you realize that, hey, sometimes more is not the way to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But your mentality is like, you got to drive it. You got to drive it. You got to drive it. And you got to get off that. It's not the way to go.
Yeah, especially fighting too. Fighting's so scary. You sign a contract to fight this guy. It's like you're thinking about that guy every day. So you're like, I just want to train hard. I train hard. Because after your training sessions, you get a little bit of ease. You get some confidence after you train. So a lot of people do that for their mind going into a fight because your mind's battling with so much when you're about to get in a fist fight with this guy, and he's training to fight you. So I mean, after the years and years of injuries and surgeries, like you said, you get to the point where, wait a minute, that's not maybe the way to go. Yeah. And I think just like you said earlier, everyone's different too. Some people are more with their genes, they're more durable than others.
Yeah.